Think. Hidden inside the picture you see is another world, the world of Ceefax. And with a Teletext set, that world is at your fingertips. Page after page of up-to-date information, the news, the weather, travel news, and pages to liven up your leisure hours. What's on TV? Sport with up-to-the-minute results and a look ahead to future events. And the food guide, lots of mouth-watering new recipes for you to try. Ceefax, the choice is yours.
This is no ordinary TV receiver. As well as being able to receive pictures, it can also receive broadcast information services. Let me show you. I'll switch to text, and you can immediately see that we now have a static page of information. This is a system being broadcast by the BBC, which is called Ceefax, and there's a similar system being broadcast by the independent television companies. And I'll show you that by erasing this, switching channels on this set. I'll dial a new page number, and we'll have to wait a moment or two for the next page number to come round. I've selected, in fact, page number 100. You'll see it in a moment. Well, this is it. As you can see, it's called Oracle. And just like the page we were just looking at, it's an index page. It tells us other page numbers where we can get information about various things. The format is that we can have up to 24 rows of characters, and in each row we can have up to 40 characters. So that's the format of the system. Now, the question that arises is, how is this transmitted along with the television picture? Well, let me show you. I'll switch that off. I'll switch back to our picture, and I'll ask Gabby to adjust the frame sync on the receiver so that the receiver is now out of synchronization. This is so that I can show you the gap between one field and the next field. Now, in that gap we have the field synchronization pulse, which lies in this region. Following that, a number of blank lines, and then, as you can see, a number of dots dancing about. Now, that is a digital stream of information which is giving us the information in the Ceefax system. Well, in addition to these two broadcast systems I've talked about, Ceefax and Oracle, there's also a post office system which we can see on another receiver. And this system is called View Data. You can see the sort of display there. It's a very similar format to the one we've been talking about. And we'll be saying more about that later in the programme. But for the first part of the programme, we're going to concentrate on the broadcast teletext systems. So first of all, I'm going to look back at that Ceefax index page. So if I switch back to text and dial up 200, there's our Ceefax page. Now, first thing you notice, or at least I'd like to draw to your attention, is a page number here which is continually changing. And that tells us at any moment which page is actually being transmitted. But as you can see, we can capture a page and leave it on the screen. Now, one of the pages mentioned on here is Open University, page 280. So I'm going to dial that up simply to show you how easy it is to access a page. And I was lucky that time because 280 was just about to be broadcast as I dialed it up. And there's our page. In addition to the characters I was talking about before, we can also send graphic symbols which can do things like forming this strange U for the Open University symbol. Well, having talked a bit about the two systems that are available, I'm going to ask Gabby to explain in more detail how we generate the characters on the screen.
As David said, the Ceefax picture has up to 24 rows. We call them rows so as to keep the word lines for the raster lines which are scanned by the electron beam. This avoids confusion.
See where others stumble blind, to seek a truth they never find. Eternal wisdom is my guide. I am the Doctor. Through cosmic waste the TARDIS flies, to taste the secret source of life. A presence science can't deny exists, within, outside, behind, the latitude of human minds. I am the Doctor. My voyage dissects the course of time. Who knows, you say? Time so darkly in the night. Toward that point, I guide my flight. As fingers move to end mankind, metallic teeth begin their grind. With sword of truth, I turn to fight the satanic powers of the night. Is your faith before your mind? Know me. Am I the Doctor?